StreamAPI. So the Java collection StreamAPI is a new feature of Java 8, and we're not referring to the stream I/O or input-output stream, which mainly referring to the binary format of the data or byte data used for file and networking information exchange. So here the StreamAPI is mainly focused on the collections, right? So like we have a list, we have a set, we have a map, and we want to use StreamAPI to iterate or traverse the elements in it in a pipelined and streamed way. Okay, so it means that we can combine multiple steps in one pipeline and then process the data in one shot. It is a very convenient and very helpful tool from Java 8, and it's commonly used now. So we have two different kind of operations in the stream. One is intermediate, one is termination operation. Okay, so let's just use a list as example. Let's say we have a list of string, and we just call it a list. Okay, we just create an array list, and we just need to import it. Okay, import class and a list dot, and we can use stream method or parallel stream method to start the stream. Okay, so either of them is okay, but the difference is stream will internally use only one thread. Parallel stream will use multiple threads. Okay, so but you may think parallel stream is faster. Not necessarily. Okay, it depends on a lot of different scenarios, like the number of elements, right, and the work you are trying to do. So it depends, but I would say start with stream is always a good idea, because sometimes you don't need that fast, right? You don't need to be optimized at the very beginning. So we start the stream, and then we have a lot of different methods. Okay, some of them are intermediate, some of them are termination. So some of them are, doesn't belong to anything. It's just like the get class. But anyways, so the stream method, it returns an object of stream class. Okay, so that is for sure. And here we have the methods that returns another stream. Okay, so those are the intermediate operations. Means that if you returns another stream, okay, then you can go ahead and do another operation, and it will also return a stream. So basically, it's like a pipeline. This end is open, that end is also open. So you can just keep adding new pipes, okay, so to this line, to this pipeline. So just like a map, I can keep doing map, I can do sorted, and I can do filter, okay, as many times as I want. Okay, so because this pipeline doesn't close. Termination operation is the method that it returns a non-stream, right? So let's see, we have collect, we have for each, and also we have a maximum, we have a count, we have a minimum. Okay, we have those methods that returns optional, either optional or just like a one value. So those are the termination operations. Commonly used ones: collection, for each, right, and reduce. Okay, minimum, maximum, count. Those are we can use by different scenarios. So we're not gonna go deep into each individual method, but just to be conclusive, filter is basically to get rid of some objects. It takes a predicate as an input. Predicate, we already talked about in the Lambda. It is a functional interface, right? So we can use Lambda, okay, to decide whether you want to get rid of some element, or you want to just keep this element in the stream. Okay, so this is the functional interface. Okay, and then the map is operation that takes a function as input. Function, okay, is taking one object, return another object. Basically, this is a conversion. You want to convert a list of string into a list of integer, for example, the length of the string. Okay, you want to convert a list of people into a list of people's name, which is a list of string. Okay, so you can use map. So it takes one element and return another element. Okay, so this element could be A's length, for example. Okay, so this is this one. Okay, so this filter, it takes one element, right, and then give another element, give a true or false. Sorted, okay, it takes a comparator, okay, as a input. Comparator, okay, is also functional interface, so we can just use AB and to just compare, let's say a dot length, okay. Wait, so this is already a length, right? Because you can see here after the map, then the sorted now is AB. This is gonna be the type of this. Okay, length is integer, so AB now will become integer. So if it's integer, then we can just use A minus B, okay, to do the compare. So basically, we just compare the number, okay. If I just only do this, what's gonna happen is nothing will happen, okay. So this stream, okay, won't work because without termination, okay, so the stream API, it won't kick off. So we have to have a termination operation so that this pipe could be closed and then the whole line will be executed. Okay, so you can think of it as a lazy execution in the stream API. Okay, so we have a lot of intermediate operation, but without a termination operation, then all of them won't work. Okay, they won't start. For each, it takes a consumer. Okay, so this consumer is a functional interface. It takes one element, return nothing. Basically, it's just only take and no return. Okay, so for here, we can just give a number and then we can just print it out. Okay, so we can use system out print line, just print it out. And for this list, we can just simply add some element, okay, as a list, and A, for example, AA, right, B, okay, something like this. And then if we run the code, and it print out nothing because the filter just filter out everything. So let's see, A dot length, okay, less than 2, for example. Okay, so then it will give us AB, right, A and B. After this, it will give us AB, and the map will map AB to its length 1 and 1, right? And then we sort them. Okay, so we sort this AB, but since it's two ones, so there's no sorting. Okay, so then we just print it out. This stream doesn't make much sense, but we just use it to illustrate the purpose, right, of different terminologies. This is intermediate operations, filter, map, sorted, and this is a termination operation. It's for each, okay, and also we have a collect. Collect, it will return us, let's see, if I don't want to print it out, I want to collect them. Okay, so collectors dot to list, it will return a list. Okay, the final result, okay, will be inside a new list. Okay, just call it a new list. Okay, to here. Okay, so then we can print it out or return it. Okay, so collect is more frequently used than for each, to be honest. Okay, that's it.